Lovely internet friends, welcome once again. It's gonna be, oh my god, it's gonna be a super short episode. I'm sick and the market is ultra boring, ladies and gents. I have to say, it's important for us, for all of us that live and breathe the crypto markets, to know when to stop. And like, we've been in a bear channel for the past couple of months, and yeah, it has solidified it. Like, we saw uh the BART chart. Like, we saw the amazing pump 2 days ago when we went from 38 to 42. We said that this is nothing. It shouldn't really tell you anything. And we're still in the bear market, and it's true. It's true, ladies and gents, lovely people, lovely internet friends. Don't get shaken out during those bear times. It's boring, and anything you see is usually an extreme reaction. People lose their hands when they try to catch these knives. And you should avoid all-in moves. You should avoid ICOs, IDOs, good deals. And not because, like, it might be a good deal, it just, there's no appetite for trading. There is no appetite. You can see it everywhere. The only thing is safe to do is just lend on the various protocols your funds. Make sure that you split them apart. Make sure you only use reputable platforms. Like, I'll show you because like, I was looking at Francium. It has 12.27% APY on Solana. That's pretty good. That's better than staking your SOL. It has no waiting time to unstake. Uh, I mean, it's full blown bear, guys. It's full blown bear. Don't push it. Don't trade it. It's not worth it. Good times are gonna come back. Good times are gonna come back as long as you stay around. As long as you do your spray and pray. And we said, like, if you're still alive and you still have USDC on the side, it might not be time, but you should keep an eye on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on BNB, on Cardano, on Solana, on Avalanche, on Polkadot, anything that's what's it called? That's a layer one that supports smart contracts is going to be a good bet once the time when the tables change. We still have quite a long we have quite a long run until the tables change. It's not gonna be anytime soon. Honestly, guys, don't trade those things. Um, there are no good deals at the moment. There are no good deals, and like, builders are building. You'll see, like I see Katana just closed their 5 million seed round. They keep on building. They want to build their layer, their APY layer. That's gonna be like your yield layer on Solana. Whatever. Like, it's good. Like, in during bull times, that would have made the coin explode, and everybody would be talking about it. Now it's just nothing burger. But Grape is also working hard. I know lots of chains, lots of coins are working. I know the Cypher guys are working. They just got into DevNet. Like, I was looking at them here. I was looking at Cypher.trade. These guys are also working. They're also working, and they're doing cool stuff with synthetic assets. Here, let's connect the wallet. Here, I'm requesting 10,000 USDC in airdrop. This is DevNet money, so they make, like, it's no value. It's no value, guys. And deposit $10,000. Deposit them. So now suddenly in my portfolio I have $10,000. Like this is what you do during the bear market. You just play around with new tools. You see who's working and who's not. You don't force things. I see someone is talking Crypteras. Where are you, bro, man? We need to go on vacation. We need to hit those slopes. We need to go for snowboarding. We need to do so many things. I'm in a corona quarantine at the moment, lovely people. I had my test results come up positive, and yeah, I had some mild corona thing going on. It's all good though. It's all good. I have a couple more days for quarantine, and then I'm free to do sports, free to go on walks, free to go on dates, and to do cool things. So yeah, Crypteras was talking about Invictus, yeah, is not working. So we checked 10 days ago. My Invictus holdings were at $8,000. Now it's at $7,000. We're making about 3 Invictus a day. As I said, if you remember, this started as $16,000, and my Invictus holdings were, I think, about 100 coins. At the moment, we have 200 coins, and the portfolio value is at less than half. So we've lost over 50% despite the crazy APY. And we said this is an experiment that we're going through together. We are trying it together. The APY values were extreme, and I told you it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out as people are telling you. My daily income is still over $100. It used to be 260. It used to be 360, I think. Yeah, the whole thing has died off. The new bonds are pretty shit. Like what? There's Frax bonds and USD bonds. It's nothing special, really. Do I expect this to bounce? It needs the whole market needs to bounce. The narrative needs to heal somehow with Invictus and reserve assets. Don't buy this. Minus 30%, minus 40% has negative return on investment. Don't do it. You're losing money. Don't bond. And same goes for most Invictus clones. Now we see why Socian chose not to do the bonds and do a completely different different thing called streams. Things are loading. I don't see why. Only Grape is here with a negative APY. Don't bond that either. I'm not sure. Has everything finished? Yeah, everything has finished. Only Grape has stayed there. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But guys, I'm keeping my Invictus. I'm keeping my Invictus, and I'm gonna go for the whole year. We said as long as Invictus is above $1, we will break even. Now we're not gonna make millions as we were hoping, as the calculator was showing in the beginning. Now what our goal is to break even. Remember how much money we lost on God's DAO, on Asgard? He told us to guard our asses. We did not guard them, and now look what happened. We lost so much money lost on God's DAO, so much money lost on Invictus, but nothing is lost as long as Invictus stays over $1, and we continue staking for at least 8 to 9 months. So yeah, this is going to be a recurring theme. We're going to be visiting this to check what's going on. But lovely friends, like, you can stake your stable coins. We showed you can go to query. You go to query protocol. You go here. You go browse rewarders. And if you want stable coins, you should go to Saber. Maybe you can get some cash, but maybe you'll find everything here on Saber. Look at this cash USDC. Look at the cash USDC. Wow, 26%. They voted for a lot of rewards to go here. CUSDC, Cello USDC, Cello USDT. Interesting. These are stable coins coming from Celo, which is another Ethereum killer. I'm pretty sure there's going to be better. Look at this: Sol USDT and UST LP. Sol UST. So this is native Luna dollars, the UST, native UST, Solana native UST, and this is bridged UST. So this has come from a wormhole or all bridge or something like that from another chain. But that's good, 26%. I think that's more. Yeah, 26.6. That's the best so far. And here you go. This is it. 32.7%. And here we go, man. This is what we do. 37.6%. Oh, it even goes even more, man. But this is meme cash. No, we're not gonna do meme cash. Fake cash. These are like really shitty stables. I would stay away. I'm not gonna cheer for those APYs. Luna. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would go for. If I wanted to go for one of those, if we wanted to actually, the best stablecoin APY at the moment, considering the risk and considering the quality of the assets, I would go for the Cash USDC. We've said Cash is a derivative stablecoin that you obtain by exchanging USDC USDT LP. So you need to have USDC and USDT Tether and Circle, deposit them in Saber. So you go here, you go to the saber.so, you go to pools, you find cash USDC, you add a little bit of stable here, and then you take that LP and you stake it over here. You deposit it on Query, you deposit the LP, and you'll be making SPR and cow. 26% only, 26% in Saber rewards. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. I see people are wondering about Cash. Cash comes from an application called Casio, Casio.app. You go to Casio. This is so white. Why is it so white? We make it less white. So as you see, you need to pay with USDC, USDT LP, and you print cash. So this is a derivative financial product coming from two centralized stablecoins. It's pegged to the dollar. It's diverges a little bit, tiny little bit, but it's safe because the whole Saber ecosystem is actually using cash. So it has liquidity, and there are plenty of pools and plenty of projects using it. So it's relatively safe compared to complete shitcoin like mixture.money. So you would take the LP from here and you would stake it on Query, and then you would go, and if you wanted to realize, because you are staking stable coins and you're getting rewarded in shitcoins, which means which means you should be selling that shitcoin and buying stablecoin with that APY. Because, in my humble opinion, the APY should be from whatever you are investing. Uh, Now, keeping the Saber, as you like, if you notice, when I go to Saber, I have 111,000 Saber. Uh, I'm not doing anything. I know I should go to port. That's what people told me. Go to port and then use them as non-collateral. So I tried to do that. I'll show you. I went to port finance. I confirm. You go to supply. Let it load. Let it load. I'll show you. I'll show you what I was told to do, and I just can't find it. Maybe you guys can tell me. Come on. Am I in? I hope I'm not in DevNet or something like that. No, I may not. So if I go here to Parrot, I don't see it. PRT. Parrot, sorry, SBR. Saber, here. So if I go here, come on. Here we go. So what I was told to do was put all my stablecoin here, my Saber here, go full, and then click the user's collateral. So I disable it. Because the idea is to not use it as collateral and then take the LP that is marked as not being used as collateral, take it to query and find here port finance. Here you go, here port finance, and find Saber. Where is it? PSBR, here, this one. Oh, 0%. Nah, not worth it. So this used to have ABY. Unless you know something, guys. Look at this 156% Port Finance USDC, PUSD, has $10 in. How is that possible? How is that possible? They're all tiny amounts. Look at this 62,000, 44,000, $123, 644, $10. And then you do the big ones. This is the big one. Saber PUSD, PUSDC. MSOL, nothing. Port Cash LP, nothing. So yeah, whatever I was told in order to stake my Saber token through port and at query just doesn't work anymore. So the Saber is going to continue living in my wallet. There's nothing for me to do. For those wondering, go to Casio.app and read. Yeah, and this is where you need to look for really good stablecoin APYs. Query. And this is a great. Like I know I have a position somewhere. Here it is. $25 on no 25 tokens of Hubble tokens and 151 is Saber tokens. Should we claim? Yeah, let's claim. I need to unlock. And let's go repay a little bit of that loan we have. And I wanna check something as well because I suspect I suspect that I'll show you what I suspect. I suspect that one of the protocols is really not generating any net money for me. I'm just paying fees equal to the APY I'm making, so it's weird. Okay, claiming the IOUs now, and now I'm gonna redeem the IOUs. So see 24.9 HBB and 151 SBR. Let's see. Let's see if everything is gonna work smoothly. I'm redeeming those rewards. Yeah, I did it now. This is something that is not required. Yeah, okay. So we did it. Now we go to Hubble to see what's going on. Hubble protocol. And I'll go check my loans. Algum Gnome. What's up, man? Thanks for the follow. So remember what I did here. And yeah. Oh, okay. This is not what I was suspecting. What was I expecting? So I was expecting this to have grown back to 2,000. So I borrowed $2,000 and I collateralized $4,000. So I collateralized 100 FTT. That is $4,077. And from that, I made a loan. I borrowed $2,000 of USDH, which are the Hubble dollars, and I'm slowly repaying my loan. So I go to stake, that I have my stake. As you see, I've staken 1,516 HBB tokens. That's a value of $600. I am going to harvest my gains. This is just $2. We made just $2. Wow, so little. Doesn't matter. It does not matter because we made $2, which we will use those $2 to further repay the loan. This is the idea here. It's $2. It's $2. It started as a $2,000 loan and it's slowly dropping. So let's see where it is going to drop. Yeah, and we should also stake some more. So I want to stake. Let me stake, because if you remember, I just harvested a little bit of HBB. So I'm going to restake the HBB, 24.9. Here it is. I'm going to stake it. And this is going to allow me to generate even more dollars, which will allow me to repay my loan even faster. It's going to take maybe a year, but if I manage to repay it, then it's $2,000 for free. I mean, I had some capital tied for a year, but it's nothing special. Let's see though. Let's see. Maybe HBB throughout this year becomes huge. Yeah. So we staked. Yeah. So that was staked, and my loan. Let's repay a little bit. Repay USDH. $2.25. It's $2.25. We do it. So we're gonna go down to 1969. Here it is, 1969, ladies and gents. We repaid a little bit of our loan with that little trick that we're doing. Is it safe? No, that's not safe, because I am staking FTT, which is, once again, not a stable coin. Yes, it's a good coin, but we're in the bear market, so everything is possible. Then I've borrowed USDH, which is a shitcoin stable, and if Hubble closes shop, it's gonna lose its peg. And we've seen it before. We saw it recently with Mixture.money. You can go find one of the previous episodes. and see what happened with my mixture.money. That I'm stuck with an LP that will cost me more to actually uh, liquidate than the money that will give me. So it makes no sense for me to liquidate it. I'm just keeping it as it is. Horrible experience. Uh, so I am collateralized something that's risky. I am receiving a stable coin that is not reputable, not tested, doesn't have liquidity, and none of these things are low risk. So I put 4K and I borrowed 2K. It's a small amount for my portfolio. Make sure not to go all in. So that's what's happening. As I told you, I'm lending with Francium. I'm lending some USDC as well with only 3%, which is not great. Uh, I'm gonna think hard. Like I'm gonna think really, really, really hard. So if I go here, let's see. Like, should I put some? No, because my APY is in Saber, and I need to be coming every day. Like you see what's happening now. Because I want low risk and live and forget strategies for my stables. Being on Francium and getting you 3.4%, 3.5% is not that horrible for a live and forget. Now, someone is gonna tell me, "Hey, but you can make 27% on the other one." Yeah, man, but I would have needed to do a million moves every week, and that costs money, and there is slippage, and you're losing left and right without understanding where it comes from. And again, if you're doing it with a small amount of money, with a very small, small amount, then I don't think it's worth it. If you're doing it with a rather large amount, then man,
E-bot, don't pit.
then you're running a huge risk. I see Legend subscribe 9 months with Legend, 6 months in a streak. Thank you, Legend, man. Thank you. Big cheers to Legend. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate you. So yeah, the price to pay here for the live and forget is just this pretty horrible APY on stables, 3.4%. Doesn't matter. It's going to get better. We've seen it go to 15, 18, 20, 28. We've seen it to 100% for a few hours. But what's consistently great is the Solana, unstaked, liquid Solana. This one. This has been since forever above 10%. So for that reason, I'm leaving it here. And I'm also lending my Orca. I'm also lending my Shadow, and I'm also lending my Basis. So yeah, this is how it is. Friction is one of the great choices. One of the great choice that you have here for lower risk moves. But again, this is the lowest risk move is lending. This has a certain amount of risk here. You need to understand there is a low voltage, a high voltage, very different capacity. Look at this. This has capacity 50,000 sol, and it gives 59%. You should do low voltage and not high voltage. Low voltage has quite a lot of sol and has already quite a lot of sol deposited, $18 million out of the $23 million that the vault has. But this is a low risk option. This is so the last traded option was 116. It's a call on March 11th. So what you're expecting from these things is, if the market is going sideways, these are super good. Super good. They are super good. Like I used it for quite some time. but I think I'm too scared from for the market conditions. I expect it to dump, but you never know. I just want something that's live and forget, and I don't think friction is a live and forget strategy at the moment. What I love that from the friction team that they actually did is that they fixed their code in a way so you can interact through realms, so you can issue a an instruction through an on-chain vote on your DAO to deposit the treasury to one of the vaults, the friction vaults. And this is a huge uh, how can I say it, like, signal that this is a very serious team that is really looking after treasury management, and they're trying to find solutions for on-chain votes and on-chain DAOs. Props to that. And for that reason, I want everybody to go take a look and play around. Uh, but yeah, as always, guys, we check always look at Tulip. Always, if you are looking to lend things and find good. Oh my god, why did it opened in compendium? What the fuck? What the fuck? Always check on Tulip. They have amazing lending vaults. Solana at 8.7. On the other hand, USDC, you see 2.4. Yeah, still I think Francium is doing slightly better. Slightly better. 12.91 on Shadow, while Francium has 13.6. Yeah, slightly better. Bullshit. Bullshit differences. They're both really good protocols, really uh, stable AP wise and good performance. I would definitely consider them both. Yeah, I need to understand what's going on with Cypher SpaceX. So what they're doing is you are buying an option, a call option, right? So they only have one asset in their DevNet, and that's SpaceX. So this is a synthetic. Why? 8.9. I need to understand how this works because I'm not very familiar with the. This is the pre-IPO price, and you need to have an understanding of what the pricing is and if it's overpriced or underpriced, and then assist on the price discovery up to the listing event. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I need to book an AMA with the Cypher team. They're an amazing team. We spoke to them extensively while we were in Salt Lake City in Mountain DAO. So I am familiar with them. They're an awesome team. I'm not familiar with their product. It seems great. But I really need to educate myself. So far, it's Chinese to me. Lovely friends, as I told you, I'm feeling a little bit under today. I'm still sick with COVID and quite uh, dazed out. I've been playing Elder Ring. It's a good game for anybody looking to play some video games to kill some time, Corona quarantine style. Uh, I totally recommend, and give me a shout out. Maybe we can exchange some information on the game. I'm keeping my eyes on Solana Monkey business, looking at the floor, looking at some low sales, so low ball sales that are happening. I saw someone buying a really cool monkey for 110 Solana. So I'm keeping my eyes open. At the same time, I just want you to understand, guys, that we are in a freaking bear market. Stop lying to yourselves. Things are not going to go any better anytime soon. Don't trade. Use your stable coins. Stake them. Get some passive income. Do not trade them. Do not buy the dip, and do not expect really the market to turn. The market needs time to consolidate. The weak hands need to be shaken out, and you need to let all the builders build. And yeah, worry not. It's a matter of when, not a matter of if. We've said this again when we were during the bull run. The bear market is going to arrive. Now that we're in the bear market, I'm telling you once again, the bull market is going to arrive. It's going to come back. Now, is it going to be in Solana? Is it going to be in the coins you already hold? Maybe not. This is why we're going to still be here. We're going to still keep our eyes open, and we're going to keep on searching for new gems, and hopefully we'll find stuff. Yeah, I see. I this dated monkey. Yeah, Algorand. Algorand is one of the coins you should buy. You should buy during the bear market. You should buy Cardano. You should buy Algorand. You should buy Polkadot. You should buy Solana. You should buy Near. You should buy everything that has to do with L1s. Honestly, and you know what? There's gonna be a day. There's going to be a time. I'm gonna tell you that it's time for you to get some dog coins. Do you think the day of the dog is not gonna come again? Don't you think that those people with the dog coins and the Shiba Inus and the Doges, don't you think these are gonna come back into the spotlight one day? Of course they will, and we're gonna be like, oh, it was so obvious. But it's not the time yet. It's not the time yet. There's going to be the time. It's not now. It's not soon. I mean, it is soon in the grand scheme of things, but it's in crypto terms, it's not soon. So just hang on tight, and don't trade. Don't trade. Go start a hobby. Get a dog. Get a cat. Do I have a cat? Yeah, I'll show you the amazing cat I have. So, amazing cat number 1. My name is Gatoshi. Come on, Gatoshi, say hi. Εδώ, look. To your internet friends. I love Gatoshi. I love Gatoshi. Gatoshi loves you back as well. Look how patient he is. Going back to his bed. Go. Then we have another little guy. Wow, he's so much lighter. Then we have guy number 2. He was sleeping. That's why he's like, hey, what's up? What's up? Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. So yeah, 2 little kittens. And guys, I hope I'll be better next week. I'll see you on Tuesday. Don't get shaken out. Be careful out there. Honestly, if you survive the bear, that's when you really make money. That's when you really get achieve that financial freedom through crypto. Positions are taken during the bear. And on that note, take care of yourselves. Don't get shaken out. And yeah,